Hey, so today I'm gonna be doing a video, oh, I'm already regretting this, reacting to my old art. This will mostly be art that I did in middle school between 7th and 8th grade, so I was like 13. Yeah, it's bad. During this time, I made some pretty cringy art. I'd just gotten into anime, and I was really experimenting with art styles because before I got into anime, I would mostly, this is a little embarrassing, I would mostly draw like cats, and that was just like my thing. I would just draw cats all the time. And then when I got into anime, I was like, huh, maybe I should learn how to draw people. So I had a few bad art choices, art style choices, where I would just try to like mimic this like anime art style to like get a grasp on how to draw people. And although this was, and I mean, this period was very important in like shaping how my art style is today. And I don't hate all of the art that I made during that time. I think this is like an art piece of the time that I still think is very cool. I mean, I would draw it very differently nowadays. I mean, I might do like a whatever, like a redraw of this or something. But during the time I was very proud of it, and like I see why. Like I think this is like a really cool drawing, and I was like forming my own art style. But then there's other drawings that physically hurt me to look at because they are very cringy. And I mean, cringe culture is dead and all that. I don't want to shame anyone else's art. If your art looks like this, you know, no shade to you. This is just my personal look at like the art I did, because it was very obvious that I was trying to imitate a certain look incredibly badly. And yeah, when I'm gonna be going through this art, I'll kind of show where I think I improved in my art, and also like where my mistakes were at. So let's get to it. All right, so we are starting out strong with whatever the fuck this is. I think I drew this in 8th grade. I was really into Italia. I still think Italia's a hilarious show, but and I still ship these two, but obviously I don't draw them like he looks like a child. Like he wasn't meant to look like a child. But I didn't know how to draw height differences without making it look absolutely fucking creepy. Mistakes I made with this. The colors. Unless it works with your art style, don't use this neon pink for blush. Again, unless it's like an art style choice. But this was not an art style choice. This was just me thinking I could use this for blush. It's very bizarre because I have these like very bright neon, and then this like grayish, like sickly skin tone. And I think you can have bright colors in art styles, and you can have like neon colors in art styles, and you can have bold lines. But it's very hard to make that work with like this sickly gray skin tone. The rainbow in the background feels out of place. Yeah, again, it hurts to look at this. I'm regretting this already. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna say this a lot, but oh man, oh, I was 13. Okay, moving on. Moving on. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to look at this. This was before I'd even, like, this was like Suicide Squad, but I was also trying to practice like the whole like chibi art style. I wasn't good at it. Oh god, I hate looking at it. I hate the sketches in the back aren't better either. They're fucking Hamilton. This though makes me physically, oh god, I looked at it again. Physically, it makes me feel unwell. I still have like the, god, I looked at it again. I still have the markers for what I made this with. Again, oh, The problem here is if you look, I wanted like really bold lines, but I wasn't able to like, I could have just gone over this again with my black marker, but I guess I didn't. I don't know. just no. Just no. I can't say anything constructive about that. It just makes me feel physically ill. This one isn't that bad, actually. This one isn't, both of these aren't that bad. This one, I think I made this in like 7th grade. I was trying to do like edgy werewolf thing, but I think the reason I am including this is just because the eyes, are very bizarre and they don't fit in with the picture. So had I done like better eyes, this actually would have looked okay, I think. I mean, for like a 12-year-old, but the fact that the eyes are like this, oh, sorry if it's a bright light. Yeah, no ma'am, this isn't good. And this was like when I started trying to draw like humans more realistically. So it isn't that bad. No, this sketchbook is full of a lot of cringe-worthy drawings. I mean, I don't think this one is that bad. I mean, I drew it for this, this little girl was like, oh, can you draw me? And I was like, sure. And then she thought this was like really good because like 4-year-olds are really easy to impress. You can just like draw like a square on the blue, like, wow, it's a house, whoa. And you're like, yeah, it's really good, huh? So at least she liked it. I don't know. Hetalia again, but edgy, because I had my Hetalia phase and then I had my edgy Hetalia phase, and this is part of the edgy Hetalia phase era, so I tried to make it like a spooky, like, ooh, she's in the gravestone and there's sort of blood, but it's a dark red, and she's staying there and her wind is flowing in the hair. Her wind is flowing in the hair. Her hair is flowing in the wind. I don't know, it just, I think, I don't really have anything like constructive to say about this. This was just, I don't know, part of this is like, I didn't like give her a skin tone. If you look, I just like, I didn't like color in her skin. I just left it completely white. Which just feels weird. And it was also bizarre because I like shaded some parts of it, but then other parts I just like didn't. This was supposed to be like a finished piece, but overall it just looks like very awkward and like unfinished, and I could have gone over everything with like a, look here, I outline everything with like the red, not red pen. I don't even know what I'm saying. I just, cringe is overwhelming and I can't talk anymore. Here I was like doing a black outline, and then I just like, and it works like from here on up, and then like here just stops, and I just like don't outline everything, so it just like looks really weird and unfinished. Yeah, and you know, it's like I mean, it's the edgy part of it isn't that bad, it's just rough. Fucking hell, more Hetalia, Jesus Christ. I forgot I made this. This is another one of those things where I just don't want to look at it. If anyone is watching who knows me in real life, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me for any of these drawings. I don't draw like this anymore. I swear. It's fine though. It's fine. Fucking hell. Fairy Tail. I think it was the first anime that I ever like really got into, and I really liked this character. It's because I thought she was hot, and I didn't want to admit to myself that I like girls. Sorry, I don't know what that was. But I thought she was like the coolest thing ever. I was like, wow, she's great. And I think as far as this goes, it's not actually that bad for like my first attempt at like anything like this. I think it got the hair down. I think the problem is like this, because as you see, she's like in a very like she's in like a very like anime art style, I guess. I don't know what you call it. And then he's in like a more not realistic style. He's just like, he doesn't look like he's like in the same thing as her, but it was like meant to be like a third, like together in like the same picture. It wasn't like this is a sketch and this is a sketch. So it just looks very like mismatched, I think. I mean, the more I look at it, like the less I hate it. I think the reason I put it on my pile of things to react to was like, my initial reaction was like, ooh, but now that I look at it, it actually isn't that bad. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. More of these too. Yeah. Yeah, no. What can I say? I thought she was hot. And I guess this is one of those that isn't that bad, except for like, just, ooh, fuck. Like this one, it's just trying really hard to be like edgy and like deep. So that's why I added this one here. Also, I hadn't really gotten good at drawing faces. So he's got like this very bizarre like look. Yeah, that's okay. All of these artworks that I just showed, I was really proud of them at the time. And now looking back at it, a lot of the art, I'm just like, oh no, oh, that's bad. But it just makes me realize, like, you know, being an artist is all about growth. It is all about, you know, self-improvement. It's about being able to look at your art and being like, well, that's good. And I did that. And I honestly, I'm glad that people like encouraged me to do this shit. I'm glad that like, I mean, I posted this on my Instagram. I don't know if it's still up. I think I might have archived it, but I posted this on my Mango Lens Instagram. And I posted this and I didn't get like a single comment saying, oh, that's cringy. That's bad. Why are you trying to be edgy? You know, I didn't get any of those comments. And I think that really like encouraged me to like try harder and like, you know, improve my art. And it didn't like that, those positive comments being like, oh, this is so good. Like, I really like the way you did this. Like, it made me want to get better at art and it made me like motivated to do more art. Like, I was like, oh, people like what I make. I should like make more things. Like, you know, I don't think you should ever like come and be like, oh my God, that's so cringy. I hate your art, this, that. Like, come on. Like, I think that's just discouraging growth. And I think that it's just really discouraging. And I'm so glad people really encouraged me to do art. And I hope I'm not repeating myself too much. I feel like this video was just been me repeating myself, but hope that it was enjoyable, sort of, to watch me suffer at my old art. Yeah, or do the YouTube stuff, like subscribe and yeah, the things. Yes. Sorry, I just I'm still recovering from the art. But yeah, thanks for watching.